For authentic Portuguese dining, we take a trip to Fall River, where nearly half the residents can trace their family roots to Portugal. That includes Chef Manuel Ferreira and his brother Victor da Silva, who run Sagres, New England's oldest Portuguese restaurant. So before we get into the restaurant itself, let's talk about the man who started all of this, your father.
He's considered one of the top chefs in Portugal. When my father opened the restaurant, there was really no Portuguese food at the time. So he's the one that really introduced most dishes there become standard in a lot of the Portuguese restaurants' cuisine, like porca, little necks, the seafood stews. He's the one that introduced all of that.
Antonio da Silva opened his restaurant in 1976, and it wasn't long before diners and media outlets
on a street in Fall River, there is a suggestion of old Europe.
Were traveling from across the state for a taste of Portugal. That all changed when a fire destroyed the original restaurant in 2013.
It was very difficult, but there's a lot of great people in the city.
You're a really big part of this community.
We've been here for so long that, without the street, without this restaurant, it's not the same street.
So the rebuild was on, and after 2 years of construction, a reimagined Sagres was born. But those rich flavors inspired by the Azores remain unchanged.
Basic Portuguese cooking starts with Portuguese olive oil, fresh onions.
Olive oil and onions, always a good start. Also unchanged for 47 years is the use of octopus, stewed on Fridays and grilled daily with potato, fresh peppers, and onion, of course.
We also have sardines. I figured to make something really, really traditional Portuguese. The difference with the Portuguese steak, and everybody always sees it for the first time, they're all amazed because it has a fried egg on it. We also made arroz marisco, which is very similar to a paella, except it's better than the Spanish paella. Sorry, Spanish. Lobster, scallops, shrimp, calamari, Portuguese chorizo.
So there were so many choices, but I decided to go with the paella, one of my favorites, and look at it. Delicious. For Brazilian Americans living west of Boston, Brazilian natives Tiago and Fernanda Andrade are offering a comforting taste of home.
It's funny because hot dogs are so popular in Brazil, but it's kind of different from Americans' hot dog due to all the toppings. I would say it's Brazilians' favorite food.
The Andrades are making a bet that these tasty toppings will soon be America's favorite food too, here at Hot Doogie.
Doogie I wanted something unique. I wrote several names and I just liked the way it sounded.
And his catchphrase?
Not your average hot dog.
Nor is he your average hot dog vendor.
I was a music teacher. As the pandemic started, I started losing all my students. And I said, maybe this is, a way of making money. My wife, she's an interior designer. She did most of, the decor. We really like people to feel good about being here.
Fernanda was also instrumental in the design of the Doogies.
I started cooking, I think I have 16 years old. My grandma, my inspiration.
That inspiration is on full display in the New York Doogie. That's a beef frank, grandma's coleslaw, caramelized onions, bacon, mustard, and ketchup.
I thought this would take a while, maybe like upgrading from like a classical to a New York style like we have, and then go to a bacon and then to the Brazilian, but a lot of people are just going for the Brazilian Doogie.
That's a beef frank covered in bacon, sausage, tomato sauce, mashed potatoes, corn, olives, peas, and, well, you get it.
Our Brazilian clients always tell us that this is, identical from the ones that are in Brazil.
And as for the locals?
It's a great pleasure to see our customers really enjoying it, telling us it's the best hot dogs they had. I believe it's a new way of eating hot dogs now.
Looking good, and Tiago got off to an early start in the hot dog business. At the age of 15 and enjoying hot dogs on a nightly basis in Brazil, he had a revelation. Why give a vendor all his money when he could buy his own hot dog cart? He did just that and began his education in making hot dogs the Brazilian way. He hopes to open another shop soon. Next, Cape Verdean food with a side of music.